Hi, I'm Mark Upton talking about the Coach Enhancement Platform and the recent feature we've just added. And for those of you who don't know, our platform is an online video sharing service that can be used by coaches for their own personal development to allow them to reflect on their own coaching, or it can be used by coaches for their players' development as well, and using the power of video as a teaching or a learning tool. So what's our latest feature? Well, it expands on a previous feature, and that allows us to import comments from Sportscode or Gamebreaker. Initially, our first feature was being able to export out of the platform here, as you see, these comments, and then they could be imported into Sportscode or Gamebreaker and the comments appearing on the timeline as instances, or the comments as text notes and labels as well. Well, now we can go the other way. So we're going to go through today how it looks going from your editing or your clips that you might create in Sportscode or Gamebreaker, and being able to import them into the platform. So let's take a look how that might work. So in Sportscode here, let's take the scenario. This is a typical game review. So we've played a game in the last couple of days. I'm a coach now that's just got about 2.5 minutes of footage here, and I've just created a few clips that I want to show the team as part of the game review. But I want to put these online, so I'm going to prepare them all in Sportscode and then import them into the Coach Enhancement Platform so my players can view them online and also contribute their own comments and thoughts, which we'll see how that works. So you see each of the clips here. I've got some text notes in there, so if I highlight the note feature, I've got some text notes for each one. I've also got some labels. So this first clip was about cutting. This second clip here is pick and roll with some notes. Last one's screening with some notes as well. So what I need to do first is to export out of here. So I'm just going to export a simple XML edit list. So export XML edit list. I'm just going to call this a game review and save that. And that's all we need to do out of Sportscode. So let's come to the Coach Enhancement Platform. I'm going to log in as the basketball coach. Now I've made the assumption here that I've already actually uploaded that video that I was using in Sportscode onto the platform. So this 2.5 minute odd video, I've already uploaded that. Here it is here, Game Review 1. We select it from our video library, so it loads in exactly the same vision as we were using in Sportscode. No comments have been created yet. What we need to do to get our Sportscode edits in from that XML is down the bottom here. We've got Sportscode/Gamebreaker, and I want to import an XML. I simply select it, the Game Review XML, select, and then within a few seconds, those edits or clips that I've created in Sportscode are now created as comments and saved with this video on the Coach Enhancement Platform. And you'll notice here that the labels that we used in Sportscode now appear as comment categories, because in my category list I've got the same matching terminology for the categories here as I had in Sportscode with my label list, so they're able to be imported and match up. So we've got the comments automatically inserted straight away. Now let's have a look. This might be now a player. He logs in through a web browser interface. He's been told by the coach to watch the game review edits. He's got the Game Review 1 assigned to him. He loads it in. He can automatically see each of the comments. Clicks on one. It's now going to play the associated vision for him in exactly the same in and out points. So this first one is a 13-second clip, and we talked about this is an example of some cutting. So he can read the comment, watch the clip, watch it a second time if he likes. We've also just added another feature where once he's finished with that, he's watched it a couple of times, he gets the main message, he can also skip to the next comment. So the next one is about pick and roll. It says good pick and roll executed after the handoff. Same thing, he watches the vision. And then I'll just skip ahead here to the last clip which was an example of screening, and the coach has actually put something a bit different here. He actually asked the question of the players. So he says, what do the two players involved in the down screen on the near side of the court do well? So this is an example here now where the player can actually enter in their own thoughts and contribute, and multiple players could obviously do this. So he's watched the clip, and I've seen it before, so I might say they made good read and react decisions based on the defence. So that's my thought as a player. Other players might also contribute there. So you get that collaboration and critical thinking from your players. So there it is. It's that easy to integrate between Sportscode and now the Coach Enhancement Platform to enhance the learning of your players and their development. If you'd like any more information, we'd love you to connect with us, and you can get in touch via any of these avenues. So once again, it's been Mark Upton talking about the Coach Enhancement Platform and integration with Sportscode or Gamebreaker.